I think next up we'll be doing some colony Tau business. So we've got Juniper in the party, and we can crack on with that. Hey, Lan Lan. Please don't. But why Lan Lan? Don't you like your name, Lan Lan? You keep that up and I'll stop calling you Yoon Yoon. Just kill me and be done with it. So then me, I'd be No No? Why are we doing this? And I'm Sen Sen? Meow Meow? Sounds like a bird call. Don't exactly trip off the tongue, do they? And for Tyon, Tai Tai? Yep. On? Tyon? Yep, that's the one. But that's just my name. Okay, brilliant. Kai, don't stop calling me Kai Kai. They probed up. Look at the dragon back there. Why are we so... Just look at it looming in the distance. That's so ominous. Okay, sure. Cool, quest complete. And Juniper's quest is probably right there. How's Affinity doing, actually? I'm curious. With all these places now. 9 is almost there. That's probably like 2 side quests are. Gamma is very close. 4 is also very close. Iota's almost there. 30 is almost there. 5 is gone. Lambda is a quest away. Tau after this could even be done. And then these guys, of course, we still need to work on a bit more. Okay, we're doing good. Alright, let's get back into it. What has happened here? Excuse me? Alright.
What the spark's all this?
Yeah.
What are these monsters doing here?
What's going on?
Why, little Junebug? You're late.
Consul you? Oh, we never fought their consul, did we? Because they just said, oh, they show up like once a year. I guess this is that time. Oh no.
Consul.
You know I can't abide tardiness.
That's an odd helmet design. I still don't know what the sort of the lore is behind the helmet designs. I'm not sure yet.
Too much fun and games, is it? Ha! Life is not a bed of roses, my dear.
It's Consul
You must be
you.
aware of that, surely.
What are you after?
My. Why so sour, my little Ouroberries?
Okay, so we've got Junebug and
I haven't the slightest
Ouroberries.
inclination to involve myself in a fracas with you.
She sounds very
oh, yeah?
old.
Then what are you doing here?
Dear, I am positively quaking in my boots. I am here to see my little Junebug, nothing more.
And you expect us to believe that?
I don't ever like the relation between the commander and the consul. It's always weird. Like, since that one with Alexandria, it's always, like, rubbed me the wrong way.
You may set your hearts aflutter with whatever feelings you desire, for all I care.
Like, especially the ones like this where they, like, treat their commander almost like a pet.
If I must
Those are the weirdest
confide
ones.
you
The ones where they
in
outright hate the
detail,
commander and
I
fight
would
them or
like you
whatever.
to know that it was I
Feels
who dealt
normal?
those monsters a
I don't know.
swift demise.
You?
So she protected the
I can
village.
confirm that. If it weren't for the consul, we might not even be standing here.
I mean, to be fair, it is still her colony. Like, she's still got to take care of it. Even if she doesn't care, you know, about it that much.
Spark. If only I hadn't screwed up.
You're injured.
Yeah, my fault. I got cocky. Monsters got a free swipe in.
You may find it hard to believe, but I'm quite the assiduous type. I've been keeping a close watch on my fruitlings.
Fruitling,
But
I
now
don't
that
like all
little
the nicknames.
Junebug has returned,
The pet names
there
are
is yet
not.
more work to be done.
You're not angry about the flame clock?
Angry? You were the ones who broke it. You aren't going to apologize, are you?
What's her deal? Is she good?
Besides,
No, she's
I've
too
been aware
creepy
of
to be
the
good.
circumstances for a while now. It has to be said, it's a delicate topic.
To say the
Delicate.
least.
Yes, delicate. Do your ears need rinsing, Poppet? I don't know if you're aware, but the people of Tau themselves chose to break the clock. It's hardly my place to complain. I happen to be quite the individualist. Don't you know?
Okay.
You're not making a lick of sense.
Yeah, what's happening
Now,
here?
Junebug, be a sweet pea and go on ahead, will you?
Don't worry. I'll be fine.
Noah, we're just letting Juniper go?
This is weird.
Juniper said not to worry, so let's not worry.
Alright.
That's the spirit. Perhaps you and I will be able to see eye to eye after all. Oh, one thing. I have a job for you, Ouroberries, if you would be so kind.
What is this?
A job? For us?
For you, I'd like you to procure some twine turf. For me.
Yeah? And what are you using it for?
Someone's got to remove those nuisances for new life to settle in. But preparations will need to be in place if we are to dispose of them. Which is where the twine turf comes
The
in.
vaults?
Twine turf. I think I saw some of that in Yellow Grove.
Well,
This is a really
look
weird
at that.
situation. What is her deal? Are we gonna
How
fight her or not?
fortuitous. That's a mere stone's throw.
Like
from
at the end
here.
of the quest, I mean.
Well, it's not far. That's true.
See? It wouldn't kill you to fetch some.
She sounds like an old lady.
I know what you're thinking. But these things really are going to be a problem for us otherwise, so we'd really appreciate the help.
So she's actually, like, this is one of the few circumstances
No,
where the
I
consul
understand.
is actually
Slowly.
organising things like they're meant to. Like, they're actually doing their job for once. Okay, survivors. Which is Juniper's Ascension Quest. Oh, okay, we just got a bunch of
Man, finally!
things here. Sure.
You think this'll do?
Don't see why not.
I wonder how the consul's going to use this stuff to get rid of the monsters.
I haven't a clue.
I'm a little worried it's a trap. Oh, hello.
Everyone!
Uh-oh. What's up?
Juniper, are you alright?
Yes. And the colony is unharmed, thank goodness.
Hey, Juniper, has your consul always been like that?
The consul? I don't really recall.
You don't
You
recall?
said she pretty much left you to it, right?
That's correct. The consul rarely ever visits us. We've met a couple of times, but I barely have any recollection of us talking.
That's worrying. Does this herb cause memory
So
loss
why
or
on
something?
Ionios would she start involving herself now?
That's...
I say
What
we
is
get this
this
job
mystery?
done and then we give her a piece of our mind. I mean, I don't really sense any hostility from it. Maybe it's fine.
You
I
have
see.
to admit, she's got a way of getting on your nerves, right?
Yeah,
Still,
I don't
she
like
is
all
a
the
consul.
nicknames.
If we underestimate her, we'll no doubt be in for a world of pain.
I will say this game's done a very good job so far of sort of making a lot of mysteries in
Noted.
these side quests, you know?
Even if we do have to fight, it'd have to be outside of the colony.
Like a lot of them have at least a
Yeah.
little bit of
You don't
speculation
know
for
what
you
she
to
might be
work
planning
on
to do with the people of Colony Tau.
as you're going through them.
We should try to head back soon.
Okay, so we're going to try and lure her out of the colony to fight her? Okay. Then.
I'll report into the consul.
What are the chances she was the one who brought in the vaults? I don't know. Okay.
Is that enough for you?
Wonderful, my dear Ouroberries. Quite the speedy little workers, aren't you?
Her, like, tone combined with the music.
How are you gonna use the stuff?
Bad vibes.
We're going to make it into a pulp and throw it into a bonfire.
A
I
bonfire?
hear it has the most fragrant aroma. No doubt the creatures will be drawn straight to it.
She rolled her R's. Is this Banner? In disguise. Looks just like him.
A little assistance wouldn't go amiss. You,
Huh? Yes.
What a farce.
They're drawn to the scent, are they?
What is it, Tyon? You picked up on something?
Not exactly.
What is this? Oh, I do so hate the forest. What with all the bugs?
Right. Well, they do say that bugs hate smoke.
You know the type of insect I hate the most? The creepy, crawly kind.
She doesn't like spiders?
Ghastly things.
Okay.
How about you?
Or I guess arachno.
Me? I've seen them all before. Can't say they bother me.
Oh. Such a tedious little corner of Ionios. Nothing much ever happens around here, does it?
What is your deal?
No, not really. I'm kind of used to it by now, though.
Well, of course you would be. State the obvious. Why don't you?
Oh, right. Sorry, ma'am.
Now throw in the plants I gave you, and we should be all set for the preparatory phase.
Something about this is rubbing me the wrong way.
Where are you going, ma'am?
Is the scent gonna do something to them all? Like knock them all out or something?
You know, I thought I might witness a little of that Ouroberry magic for myself. The smoke rising from the bonfire acts like a signal flare to indicate the start of battle.
Oh, so she
Yeah?
does want to fight us.
What's that got to do with... Crap! They're back! Again! What?
Looks like you've got your work cut out for
Oh.
you. Oh yes, you had better live your lives to their very fullest.
You are jarring, lady. What?
What? These monsters...
Did she lure them here with
Don't
the
ask
smoke?
me. They just showed up out of the blue and started heading this way!
These
What is
monsters
she
are from the
doing?
forest. Why would they have come in so far?
I have my hunches.
No point guessing right now.
This is so bizarre. Okay. Alright then, let's get on with it. It's a fun little zoom in. At level 48, something tells me this isn't going to be a problem. Okay, this class seems kind of fun. I like the fast auto attack, that's definitely a big plus. Side days, go on. Cool. That side days move has a long charger.
There's no end to him.
The appropriate tactic in this situation is fight first, whine later, mate.
Yeah, I know, man. Makes me feel better, though.
My dear, sweet little Junebug. I'll tell you what I'm trying to accomplish here. I want to see Colony Tau performing to the very best of their ability.
What do you mean?
I want them to wallow in regret, to agonize, tremble, suffer, rise, convulse, and then die.
Okay, yeah, I think that's spelled out the whole mystery for us in one sentence there. I know what your deal is now, lady. Thank you very much.
The look on their faces at that moment is the most delectable
Okay, you're a
thing in
despair
the
junkie,
world
sure.
to me.
Okay.
Consul, I don't understand.
All that you are, distilled at the cusp of death to a perfect fraction of unbearable humiliation.
I guess this is why Colony Tau has always been so
Teetering there on the edge of oblivion.
sort of low
is also
down,
the moment
you know,
in
dirt
which you
rank.
shine the brightest.
Just
The
because
terror of
she's
death
been driving them to
echoes
this.
in your mind,
Okay.
fighting madly in the hope that you still might live. A newborn babe could never hope to match that expression of horror.
Okay, she
Only the
quickly
march
went
of
from being
time
like
can crystallize
kinda
those
weird to
grimaces of wrath and agony,
you get the idea.
aged to perfection like a fine wine.
They're coming our way, too.
That's okay, we're 15
Never a dull
levels up.
moment around here.
She was like kinda creepy before, now she's just batshit insane.
Come now, Junebug. Chin up. I want to see you at the peak of your brilliance.
To be fair, on the plus side, I mean, Juniper doesn't seem too torn up about this. They're pretty chill about it.
I can't
I mean, of course they seem a little upset,
If
but...
you don't ripen to your fullest now, can I?
Alright then, back in we go. I heard despair. Okay, yeah, that's her whole thing. This really isn't that difficult, again, just over level. If you were level 48 yourself, this is probably quite the challenge, but... Here we are, doing every side quest in the game. Okay, so with Raging Force, I need to build up all of my arts, because then that'll make Raging Force do more damage. So I guess I'll do that. So if I go over to this one here, how much damage is this going to do? Quite a lot, to be fair. Sure, you're a lifesaver. That is a lot of damage. Okay, cool.
Sparks! They got Roland. Somebody go and help the poor soul.
How in the... Are we snuffed then? Is this it for us?
We are
Stay
Ouroberries,
calm.
we
There's still a
fine.
glimmer of hope. There
Go
aren't
on.
as many monsters as before. It's doable. Keep pushing them back.
We'll try.
They're level 48, we can take on 10 at once and be fine.
Ouroberries are a force to be reckoned with, aren't they? I hadn't factored them in, but I did get a taste of fear and despair, and for that I'm truly grateful.
So much
You must
despair.
have felt
Okay, old lady.
sweet relief when they broke the flame clock. How does it feel to have all that taken away from you? You'd better pick up the pace, or my little monsters will flock to you.
At what point do we stab her? Is that...
It's the smoke. Put out the fire. Stop the smoke.
yeah. You just put that together?
Oh, I think it's a little late for that.
We'll be
I had my
fine.
doubts, but I never thought you were so brazen as to do this openly.
When you crush and burn those plants, they make the most irresistible aroma for monsters.
So you lied about getting rid of them.
I said that nuisances had to be removed.
Right.
Who
It was
said
that line that
about
stuck out to me, I remember.
I was hoping to remove everyone save little Junebug here, and make way for new growth in the forest.
So you wanted to kill everyone in Colony Town except for Juniper, and then have them be surrounded with
You
new
don't have
people, I
to
guess.
spout a load of shite, you know that.
Yeah.
I was hoping
Uni's-
to be
Uni's so
confirmed by
based.
hungry beasts, but
She's actually great.
your efforts have managed to ruin a perfectly good tragedy. Again.
Again?
Just stab her,
Did I
Noah,
not mention?
please.
Not a few days ago, I recall that you intervened.
A few days ago?
I was hoping to cull some fruitlings before their homecoming.
Ah, the monsters from before.
Yes, that...
Oh, the first time we came here. That was more than a few days
It's
ago.
the monsters that you encountered on that fateful day. The very same.
Is that what they're referring
Yes.
to?
I led them there myself.
Alright,
If they had
she one
feasted on your
crazy
hunt,
bitch.
I could have thrown them into the colony and given you such a fright.
Why? Why would you think of doing such an awful thing?
I took you to be smarter than this, Junebug. Be a dear and fire up those synapses for me.
I don't like the whole be a dear
Colony Tower was
Junior.
ready to accept their fate. I settled on the monsters as the best way to deal with that. I thought perhaps if you were to see your friends torn apart before your very eyes, it might give you the stimulus you need.
She's just crazy.
You're beyond help.
Yeah.
When the flame clock was destroyed, and you were given the chance to live, you also came to fear death, and gained the ability to suffer, as you are doing right now. You've done well, my little Ouroberries.
Why is she still talking? Why has no one attacked her yet?
Yes, indeed. The look on your faces is not something so easily reproduced. Ah, how long I've waited.
Yeah, we get it. I
Those
feel like she's
contortions.
repeating now.
Perfect moment. Once matured, then savored. I'll not let you die easily. I shall see to that.
You consuls are all the same, aren't you? How can you toy with people's lives like this?
Imagine we had Triton in the corner. He's like, hey man. He's like, oh yeah, I was doing a good job. It's like, okay. Alright, maybe not you, Triton. And then Consul M. Hey!
I just love teasing my favorite playthings. Is that really so difficult to understand?
Yeah, teasing your playthings. That's what you do with like Go-Go's Crazy Bones, not humans.
It's been lovely talking to you, but I'm
Okay,
afraid
anyway.
time's getting on. If you despise me so much, slay my little pets and try taking me on yourselves.
That's the plan. I'll take them on first, I guess. Alright. If we do this, how much damage is that going to do? Wow. Okay, yeah. Actually, Raging Force does a lot of damage. Fair enough. Cool. Alright, she's next.
My, you really defeated them?
It's like the opposite of Xeon's quest, where there was no
Well,
fighting.
You're nothing if not tenacious.
If you stay away from our colony without interfering, just as you always have, I'm willing to let bygones be bygones.
That's very nice
Without
of you.
interfering?
Have you listened to her, Juniper? Have you heard how much she's been saying? It's very kind of you.
You really are a model child, aren't you? I told you, I consider myself the assiduous type. Why do you think that so few make it to homecoming in this pit that none know about or care about?
Because she likes to watch them suffer instead of giving them the
Why
supplies
do you
and
think
that,
there are
right?
few threats to your colony, yet your flame clock teeters on the brink of collapse?
Right, so Console U like protects them from outside forces and just plays it like her own little game.
Well,
I guess, huh?
Let me explain it to you.
Isolates
in
them and treats it like an
terms
experiment
that
almost.
even you will be able to understand. I made it that way. It was by my
So
design.
she's designing them to be isolated so she can torture them
You really
in her
are
own
the
way.
lowest of the low.
I had the soldiers die when approaching their final term. I conceived your peculiar traditions, and
She
I
conceived the
sent monsters to you.
That makes a lot of sense on why they don't have homecoming like stuff here.
And when your numbers were culled just enough to maintain the colony, I sent you new recruits. When you lacked a source of life with which to fill the clock, I placed monsters.
He's
of adequate
literally just.
strength for your
This is like a
supper.
controlled
And
experiment
it
where
had
she's
all
keeping them
been
on the
for
brink.
this moment. Ah,
It's all
the
just been to keep them on the
lengths
brink.
I
That's
went
like
to
actual
just for
torture.
this day.
Like
I
literally
cannot begin
torture.
to understand you.
On a large scale.
Countless
Eh.
hours of painstaking effort went into this. But I am so very glad to have met a soul like yourself, little Junebug. Even your rage
You talk
brings
too
me
much,
delight.
Console U.
The fact that you want to kill me where I stand, even more rapturous. I shall contort your face into an expression of pure agony. I shall tear down all that you are.
Why are you still talking?
The people of Colony Town have been fighting just to survive day to day. We won't allow you to have your way anymore. This ends here.
Punch her, Noah.
Yes. Yes, I suppose you're right. My actions are unforgivable. Come then, do your worst.
We'll do, boss
If
man.
you don't kill me now,
Oh, we are. Oh, there we go, Mobius form.
You'll have to watch as I slaughter your precious colony Tau before your very eyes.
We'll be fine. We're level 61 again. That's like the thing for all of these battles where they're like, it's going to be a struggle. I'm level 61. I'll be fine. Alright, here we go then. Let's punch her to death.
You know there's still more to do. I'll make up for lost time.
This'll do. Does this kill? Oh, not far off. Alright then. And down she goes. Yeah, it really wasn't that much of a challenge. Can she stop monologuing now? She's done so much of it.
it looks like it's my loss.
Mm-hmm.
You've such power, my Ouroberries.
Consul you.
You?
Oh, Yes. Now that right there is the face I wanted to
Oh,
see.
stop monologuing and being
I'm
weird.
afraid I won't be.
Oh no, get away from her, don't.
Alone. I'm going to kill off all your dear sweet friends, one by one.
No, you're not.
You will remember exactly how they died. And you will regret it every waking moment.
Please shut up.
Cursing your own ineptitude, wishing you.
She does not shut up.
Avenged though they were, aimless anger will consume you.
I'm angry at how much you talk.
Very exquisite the look on your face will be then.
She's lost the plot. Big time.
You think?
This was our victory. You don't need to listen to this.
Colony Tau,
What about them?
we made a promise that we'd survive. And so, the consul's twisted games are something I cannot entertain.
Ooh, good shot. Oh, that
You're
killed.
back. So you really can
Okay.
make a face like that too.
I guess you don't need Ouroboros to kill a Mobius. You just can shoot her. Okay.
And now I must wonder, did I do the right thing in the end?
I think that's what life is all about. Searching to find that answer.
Yes. How true.
I'm just happy she's not talking anymore. Like, that was
Thanks.
hardly even Juniper's
Yet
quest.
again.
It was just this
Feels like you're
Mobius that
always
wouldn't
saving
stop
our bacon.
talking. We did save your
Now,
bacon
none of
ring.
that. We're all mates now, remember?
Yeah, Lance is right. We're all in this together.
Juniper, what's wrong?
Don't tell me
Life
she's
is cruel,
upset.
isn't it? Just when I stopped waiting for death and began to live for myself. Why must it be so hard? It's just as the consul said. Expecting death would have been so much easier.
You're not wrong. It's not easy. And it never will be.
Sure, but it's still a sight better than doing sparkle and giving up.
That's also true. You're right. Life is a struggle, but I think I'd like to go on fighting for a little while longer at least.
Living to fight,
Nah,
fight to
you've
live.
got to dream bigger. Fight until the bitter end.
Perhaps I should. Even without a consul, our goal remains the same.
That's right. And we've got to start by harvesting the crops.
Right, yes. We have our hands full as it is trying to look after ourselves right now.
Sure. Well, if you ever find yourself having a hard time, we'll be there to help.
I'll keep that in mind. Thank you, and see you soon.
Cool. That was a quest. Survivors complete. Colony Tal's strange modus vivendi was shown to be their consul's design. The whole affair has once again reminded Juniper of life's harshness. And Stalker is now a level 20 class. Cool, we did it.